spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again this week. Spotlight over the city. I'm your host, Stan Long, along with the super duper co-host, Mrs. Robin Bryant. What's going on, Miss Robin Bryant?
Hey, what's going on?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Looking all reddish.
Yeah, I know. I figure I might as well wear this blazer before winter goes out, you know.
Hey, oh, that's a winter
Well,
blazer?
fall, I mean, you know, yeah.
Okay, fashion plate. Well, you look good. You got your red lipstick popping.
That's right.
Okay, look Christmas. Like.
And Delta-ish.
Okay, Delta.
Yes, because I am a Delta.
That's what's up. What you do this weekend, Miss Delta?
What did I do?
Did you party?
No partying for me. What about you, you know?
Nah, I've been working on this. I've been working on my little project, so I've been kind of locked down. I was watching football, too, all weekend, because you know it's a playoff, so.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, it's a game tonight that everybody is talking about.
It's a game tonight.
Yeah, some game.
Well, it must be after the show. Well, anyway, we're going to talk about them Dallas Cowboys. I get to talk my I got to trade my glasses in for this one, y'all. Hold up.
Harassed.
I got to I couldn't wait to talk my trade. You know what? All y'all Dallas Cowboy fans, I got to wear a jersey, got to do a couple other things, but that's okay. I ain't worried about it because I get the chance today to say, y'all ain't them boys. Y'all not them boys. Y'all not them boys. Every game I heard, we them boys, blah, blah, blah. Robin, guess what? And guess what?
I can
this is what I really like, y'all. The reason why they lost is I will say it wasn't such a great call. But I love the call, me personally. But it's the same thing.
It was one call?
Well, I mean, technically, that call could have changed the game. I'm not going to say they still would have won, but it would have been a better chance of them winning. They would have been up on the score, right? So what happened was the man caught the ball. He fumbled the ball going down, but he did make a football move, according to what I saw. And if you make a football move and you go down, the ball caused a fumble, then it's supposed to be and he recovered the fumble, which was crazy. It bounced, but they were saying it was an incomplete pass. And so they called it back, and that made it Green Bay's ball.
I know one thing. It was a lot of entertainment on Facebook yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, every post was about...
Talking about them cowgirls.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is the problem?
Well, see, this is the problem with cowgirls. When they win, they go all out. I mean, they got their own theme music. They say they're America's team. They start doing all this stuff. And, yeah, you too, T-Bomb. All y'all fake Dallas fans. You know what I'm saying? So... now I get a chance to say I don't have to pay nothing, do none of that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all lost the same way y'all won the week before.
Yeah, I was
on
saying
that bad call.
About that.
Yeah, see, it was a bad call the last time, pass interference, and they waived the call. The referee was, walking around with the blind dogs and this and that, talking about what call and all that, right? Yeah, they
all the referees or one referee?
Well, all of them. They was in cahoots. I think they was in cahoots. They got paid. So anyway, now this week, I can't wait. I couldn't wait to get in here to talk this. So, this week.
Because you done lost all your money this season. So now you want to talk.
You know what? That wasn't funny, Rob. Hey, Rob, you know what? It's not that I like you. One more of them loud outbursts up here.
I'm just saying.
So now this week, this was the refs in Green Bay. Talking about what call. And so guess what? Y'all tails gone home, playing PlayStation, watching us. Baltimore Ravens, we lost to. I'm in my
your other team.
Yeah, they lost. Of course they lost. The Panthers lost. Not good. The Panthers lost. They played a good game though. Cam did the best he could, but he needed some more blocking and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was a this is the season for the men now. This is what we do.
I hear you.
You need to get into sports a little bit.
For what?
So you can know what's going on. So
I'm into so many other things.
Yeah, I feel you though.
Y'all, we got some special guests on tonight, teaching us how to make some money. 2015.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, I mean, we all want to know how to get in on the front end of something. As a matter of fact, I think they're coming in now. We need somebody to go get it.
Okay.
Hey
Al, she working you extra hard, ain't she, Al? Yeah, but we do have a special guest, y'all. They're going to talk about how to get some big bucks up, and that's what we all need today in today's economy. So we'll have them on a little later on in the show, but we got a heck of a topic that we've been kind of waiting to talk about, because I know the women think we bashing. Just be clear. This is not a woman bashing show. We know. And get in the chat room to you guys, because we want to talk
go ahead
to
and
y'all.
sign in the chat
sign
room.
in the chat room now. Go all the way, scroll down to the bottom.
Sign in.
Sign in. You don't
And
have to
then you
put your
can
real
just-
name.
You don't.
You can say you Michael Kors or whoever you want to be, but get in there though. So
But
we
the
can get your
question is
opinion.
50, okay, true or false?
True or false?
50% of women have backup lovers.
50%
Now,
of
women, we all know that this does not have to be a woman question.
Right.
Because
Well, it is.
we all know that 85% or 90% of men have backup plans.
But this show is about you guys. Now,
No, it is not.
but this is the thing. Don't get us wrong. We're not here to bash. We're not here to bash you women. I'm not here to say, you know, all, because this doesn't apply to all women. Some women are great. They're faithful. They're amazing
Exactly.
mates. And so salute to those women who are not in this category. This doesn't
Mm-hmm.
apply to you. But today, in today's society, things have changed. It's kind of reversed. Now, I will admit, us men, we have shot ourselves in the foot a little bit with this, because we did kind of set the tone
Yes.
for this.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm man enough to say that we have done, you know, this for some time.
Uh-huh.
We have, you know, not been
While
faithful.
the woman has been home cooking
Cooking,
and
cleaning,
and
cleaning,
yes,
cooking. Yeah,
all
that's
of
right.
that,
Cooking, cleaning.
waiting for you to get there,
Waiting
and
for
you're
us to get
coming in
there.
at 2, 3, 4, maybe the next day, not answering your phone. You know, we're
You
gonna
got
go
it
into
down
that.
pat.
Yeah, we're gonna go into that just a little bit
Yeah,
later
we're gonna go
on.
into- so get in the chat room, you guys. We want to hear your opinion on this, because we did statistics. It's not something that we came up with. Of course, Robin don't agree with it, but actually, it's a little more than 50%. They're saying closer to 85%. And I didn't just make this up. I've been online doing homework. So we're going to explain why I believe that it's true and why women are even doing it. But we're going to save that for later on in the show. And so right now we're going to move on to trending topics, because we do have a guest today, and we're going to get into that so we can make room for our guest.
That's right.
So Mr. Justin Bieber.
What about?
Robin says she don't.
I mean, I
wanna
just
talk
don't
about-
understand. I don't know, but
Well, it's news. I mean, it's you know, a lot of women, a lot of people like Justin Bieber.
I like
A lot
Justin.
of people. And so he is doing he's the new Calvin Klein
Model?
Yeah, it was Marky Mark,
okay.
then me,
Uh huh.
and then right after me it was him.
Uh huh.
So now I know y'all was wondering why didn't we see Stan? You know,
Why would we have Sauce Stand?
well, they didn't pay me, and so I decided that I wasn't going to be the Calvin Klein model anymore, since they wasn't going to cut the check.
Right.
But if they would have cut the check, then I would have remained, you know, him. So I still
Okay.
had the photos and stuff in case y'all.
Oh, you did an actual photo shoot.
Yes.
It's some Calvin Klein briefs.
Yeah, I was in shape then. This was younger.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
like-
this was a while ago. A few
Okay,
years
so
ago.
now they done picked
So
Justin.
now they got
and
Justin
what?
Bieber, and the problem what they were saying, I mean, it's good. Shout out to Justin Bieber. I like what they're doing with him, because actually, it's going to get even more hits and more publicity for what they're saying. But they're saying he was photoshopped, and he doesn't look this, and he doesn't look that. And I mean, I'm saying, who cares? I mean, he's
I'm definitely saying who
he's getting a
cares.
check, and he's doing the Calvin Klein
So
thing.
basically, they saying that they photoshopped him.
They
pumped
photoshopped
up his
him.
muscles, his chest.
Well, this started with Marky Mark's wife, Mark Wilburn's, isn't Wilburn? Wilbur? His wife came on and was tweeting and carrying on saying that Wahlburn, yeah, they was, she was saying, in her defense, this is her husband, and so he was the original, and now she's saying that he doesn't look as good as her husband, and he's not, you know, quite.
But why would she? Why would I'm confused.
Well, I don't know that she should or shouldn't. I'm just saying this is what happened, and so it created a big stir in
It
the
created
media.
buzz, but either way,
Yeah.
good buzz, bad buzz, it's all good
Yeah,
buzz.
Media is still that. So
Yeah.
Mark, he shout out to Mark. He did his thing. You know, he was kind of the originator of it. You know, do we have those pictures out?
I hadn't had chance. Y'all grinding me out tonight.
Okay, so we do not. But anyway, we're gonna move on. But yeah, that
He
was a big
actually
stir.
looks good in the little picture. Y'all
So they ain't
Google it.
changing mine
I'm just
now.
saying, he look good pumped up like that. I've never seen him look like that.
Okay, so you know, this is the before and after. So they're showing that on one section he was not so much, and then on the other section it was. But I'm saying, if you have Photoshop and you can, I mean, that's what Photoshop is for. You know, people like me that's not all ripped up and stuff like that, and you need a little
I would love to
Photoshopping.
see a picture of you trying to do that.
You want to see my old one?
Yeah.
Okay, after
I want you to have it next week. Y'all, we're going to make sure you have it next
Okay,
week.
so next week, you guys, I'm gonna post my for when I used to be, you know, the Calvin Klein. Well,
What year was this again?
Oh, I have to disclose all that. I have to tell you all. Okay, it was old. This is back in the
Everybody
day.
wants to know.
Inquiring Minds. Well, it was pre Marky Mark. Let's just say that. I would have been the original.
1980.
And so they didn't want to cut the check, and I was, I used to wear.
Why wouldn't they want to cut the check though if you was all ripped like that?
Because I had a little high demand back then because of how much work I had put into my body, and so I wanted to be compensated, and they didn't want to compensate me because Calvin Klein
I can understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they probably got off cheap with Justin Bieber.
You think so?
No, I don't. Yeah. So anyway, moving on to the next.
Bobby Smyrna.
Bobby Smyrna, we do have to cover
Not that I really know who that is, but
well, he had over 35 million views, and he has a very, very, very popular song. He was a one-hit wonder at this point.
But what was the
But
song?
the young man, it's called. It's even a dance related to it. It's called the Bobby Smyrna dance.
that little slow dance look like the old man.
Yeah, well, I don't want to turn it up too much.
You should.
We have guests, and I don't want to, make
You
the guests
always
feel
trying to
nervous,
get
but-
off.
But at the end,
You always trying to get off on
I mean,
something.
I'm just saying.
I'm familiar with the little dance, everybody, so I'm not that old. He trying to say I'm old because I don't know who this fella
you
is.
are old. You're getting old,
But you're older, so we're not even going to go there this week. But anyway, he's a rapper, right?
he's a rapper.
From
and
where?
He's from Brooklyn. And unfortunately, he was kind of living out some of what they was rapping about. Unfortunately, because this young man has talent. And I always kind of cheer for the talent. I hate for this to happen to him, but
He's young,
he
right?
allegedly, and we'll say allegedly because he haven't been in court. So he got caught with handguns, and so did his crew, and he was on a $2 million bail. And so, unfortunately for this young man, he hasn't bonded out yet. And he has one of the hottest songs
Maybe he's not
in the
making
country
that kind of money. He ain't been
right
bonded
now.
up
Well,
yet.
he's not. He got a 360 deal,
That's
so.
him. Mm-hmm.
That's exactly right. This is Mr. Smyrna. So these days they're giving out 360 deals. So no, you don't have the funds to, which is why you don't need to do that.
What's 360 deals?
A 360 deal is basically they get most and you get a little. They get show money now. Back in the days in the entertainment field, you could do your own shows, as you know, when you was with Tanya. Y'all could promote shows, and that show money belonged to you guys.
Correct.
Right? Well, that doesn't happen
That's the
anymore.
only way I know how to do it.
Well, no, because now 360 deals mean when you go into a venue, we need to know about it. When you go and promote and make money for promotion, we need to know about it. When you sell paraphernalia,
Perfume,
any kind
clothing,
of propaganda based,
they own you.
yeah, we own you,
Wow.
and you get what's left. And so, this is why you see most people stay independent now in the music field. They stay independent.
Is he on somebody's label?
Well, no, I don't know. I'm not sure. I thought he was, but I'm not sure if he is on a label or not. But independently, he should have been making a lot of money. He had over 35 million views, so he sold some music, a lot of music. It was the #1 song for a while. So shout out to him. Hopefully he'll get rid of his legal troubles, and this will be a big lesson that, once you get in the entertainment field and you get in a check, you got to kind of fall back, and that lifestyle should be old for you so you can teach the little young boys to do a little better. But to his credit,
Some of them will
he's only 20.
never learn.
He's only 20. He's only 20 years old.
I bet you he'll learn this time.
Yeah, hopefully so. Hopefully so.
Y'all get in the chat room. We want to hear from y'all.
So we need you guys to get in the chat room because we do have guests. But after the guests, we're going to get into the topic. But before we go any further, we're doing something new now, and it's called Black Facts. And we have an inventor on, and we would like to bring up this because Black History is coming up, and we don't want to just do it in Black History Month. So we're going to do it every month, every week actually. We're going to have a Black Fact. And so Robin, you going to tell them about our Black inventor so you can...
Garrett Morgan,
Yeah,
traffic
what you know
signal.
about
I know what right here. The traffic
So it's a
signal
lesson
and
for you,
gas.
too.
That's right, gas mask inventor.
Yes, and the traffic light. So Mr. Garrett Morgan invented the traffic signal. So every
Which
time
is
you stop at
major.
the light, just know that was invented by a young black man. And we invented a ton of things, a lot of things that you guys may not be aware of. So we're going to be bringing these facts to you every week so that we can bring some awareness. Because we do have some young inventors and people out here today that, that can bring hope to, such as myself. Because I have an invention as well
You do?
that I'm trying to get the prototype for.
You're doing all kinds of stuff.
I've been working. That's why I don't be partying and hanging out
Who
because
said you're supposed
I'm
to
not
be-
saying I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm not.
You
I'm
said
just
that
saying,
like I said. You should be.
No, I'm just saying that's where I've been. So when you say what you do this weekend, paperwork, stuff like that, trying to get this thing going. So I got somebody
what
helping
you
me
trying
with
to
it.
invent.
I've already
over there.
invented it actually, and I have it patent pending. Like I already have it patent pending.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just trying to get the prototype done, which is a little expensive. And hopefully Patti LaBelle will endorse it and become the spokesperson for this particular
All right
something.
now.
I can't reveal it. So that's what I meant last week when I said I can't talk about
Okay.
everything. Well, this started in 02. This
Oh, okay.
invention.
All
you know.
right.
And I can give it a little bit away. I invented the egg cracker because no one is going to be able to invent it the way I did, so I could tell them. It's an egg cracker, and it's going to be amazing. And you're going to buy one, and you're going to say, wow, Stan invented that. And
This
guess
is
what?
really
You
serious.
sitting right next to me, so you get a chance before I get to be
I'm
a
gonna
billionaire.
get the first like
Well, I don't know if
prototype
I'm with
or
the
something.
first and all that.
Mhm.
You know. But
Oh,
I'll give you
wow.
one free of charge for
Will
your home.
you?
Yes. Yes, I will. You won't even have to pay for your egg crack. You see that?
Wow. Okay.
You waiting all your life.
Someone wanted to know, by the way, they asked me about your article, and my
My
Shout out to
article in
We.
We.
Is we
Shout out the We Network. That's right.
is we affiliated?
Women entrepreneurs.
Okay, so they're not affiliated with TV at all.
No,
Got you. So that dispels that.
but we are major,
yes, I know.
like We TV.
Okay.
Then
I'll
my
take
second
that.
article will be coming out this week. So
Okay.
look out for that.
Okay, so shout out to
WeNetwork.org.
Magazine. How
That's
do you
right.
find you on there? We what?
WeNetwork.org. The We Network, not the WeNetwork.org.
Okay, and your boy Chris Brown had a little situation at the nightclub. Actually,
Again?
it wasn't his situation, but every time it's something that's surrounding him, they're gonna give it to him. But it was 5 shots, 5-shot doing
It was at
a
San Jose,
nightclub
looks like,
appearance.
at a nightclub.
Yeah, and the 5 people. was
5
shot
people got shot
doing
last night.
Yeah, so I mean, unfortunately for this young man, that happened because of course the media is gonna drag him like he did the shooting, which he did not. But you can't help what happens when you perform.
He was at a VIP birthday party.
Yeah, well, actually, he wasn't. Yeah,
I don't
so-
even think he performed. I think he was he just there?
I think he was performing at a nightclub. So that wasn't a good situation for him because you know how that goes.
Yeah,
now,
we
they
don't
getting
need
ready-
his name in the
Probation
new-
officer getting ready to
Yes.
get called and all
You
kinds
know
of
it.
crazy stuff getting ready to happen. So unfortunately for this gentleman, that is not good for his publicity. But they say all press is good press.
That's what they say.
So not that he needs it. This young man doesn't need press. But we have guests.
We do.
So, you want to introduce our guests? Because when we come back from this video, we're going to have guests.
And I'll introduce them when they get on.
Okay, well, you want to tell them a little bit about what the guests are bringing?
Well, Anza. Anza is the new thing, y'all, for this year. 2015, y'all trying to make some money and get ahead of the curve and get into it before it even happens. This is the time. This is now. Get your pens, paper, everything out, whatever your text, do whatever you need to do. But when they come on, this is where you need to be. Believe me. So, Anza, you matter. We're about to talk about that.
Okay, so, of course, you guys, we from the DMV, and I love to promote people, artists from that area. This young man is from Virginia, from Manassas. Actually, his name is J Bill. He'll be on the show the beginning of February, but I'm going to introduce one of his latest videos today on my show. I'm going to air it, and you guys can go to YouTube and get his views up because this is a brand new video. And this is J Bill, and he's from the DMV, so go and support him. Spotlight of the City. We'll be right back.
Can I call you back? I'm a little busy right now. I gotta focus on what's right in front of me. Can I call you back? I'm a little busy right now. Now baby girl, it's your turn to focus on me. All I saw was dribbles around me, but that was only for the moment. Now I'm missing something. Girl, you super wet, you must do dips or something. I'ma like this, but please feel free to start sipping something. Till then I ain't kissing nothing. Let me undress you, all the smoke still floating in the air. If you give me brain, I give you brain. Girl, it's only fair. Beware of dog, it's time to walk it. Girl, fuck talking, I got 6 different kinds of condoms. I had you in mind when I bought them. And now she cold red, super soaking wet. In the way she ride it, man, she hotter than a stolen wig. Your body, girl, I'm owning it. Sexy, high def, hold up. Can I call you back? I'm a little busy right now. I gotta focus on what's right in front of me. Can I call you back? I'm a little busy right now. Now baby girl, it's your turn to focus on me. Baby, slow down, cause my show starts at 11, and I promise I'll go all out. Just wait till my set ends, good neck, let me know how the sex is. That good neck, got a nigga thinking reckless, like fuck the stage. Bust grenades, on the brain with breakfast, now it's time to go. M.O.B. bitch, I'm trying to blow. After I leave, I know you standing behind the door. Like I'm a hoe, knock them down like dominoes, while hitting grade 8 fees in the on the road. Presidential Obama smoking my stroke. Gotta have a deep throat for my vote, gotta get in at least 4 before I go. My boat get choked on the regular. Clockwork nigga bustin' on schedule. Most times you don't have to get the sex and go unless she's soaking wet. I'm talking nothing but net. Look, I don't mean no disrespect. Hold on, cuz. Let me call you back. Just 1 second. I'm a little busy right now. I gotta focus on what's right in front of me.
Hey, we are back here at Spotlight Over the City, and as you see, I am sitting here with 2 handsome, tall young men, and young men, right?
Yes.
Very young.
And so we are here to talk about Anza International. Y'all, what's going on with Anza?
Everything is fantastic. I mean, just the movement, the energy, the vibe, everybody receptive, I mean, to the movement. What you think, Mr. Dickinson?
This is James, and this is Leonard. What's going on, James?
Everything is great. I mean, Anza means you matter.
That's what I keep telling y'all. You matter. Every time y'all see me put you matter, I'm gearing up for something. Y'all know how I am. So
right.
Tell them about the product.
So Anza's product is a skincare product. We call it Anza Mist. It's made of really high quality peptides that are amino acids that go deep down into the subdermal level of the skin. That repairs breaches, removes fine lines and wrinkles, tightens the skin, lifts breast tissue, smooths out the belly.
And it's made for people of color, right?
It's made for people of color.
That's the
removes
main
fine
thing.
lines. Lightens dark spots.
Under the eyes, ladies.
Evens the skin tone. A lot of exciting things are going on with Anza. And I've discovered that not just women are excited about it, men are
Men too. I see, yeah.
The fastest growing segment of beauty is men and their beauty needs.
All right now. And so what have you been doing with the, I see you all over the place with the business and the business ain't even out yet, y'all. For real, we in pre-launch. That's the reason why I am actually a part of this, so y'all know how I do. But we're in pre-launch, so the ball is rolling fast. So they're just here this week in Atlanta, and I knew I had to get them on the show to get to talking. So what's going on? What are you finding out?
Well, basically what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen, is educating a lot of brothers and sisters on a vehicle that they can use to get where they're trying to go. What better way than using Anza, because you got to understand what's going on around the whole entire United States, where it's like an awareness where people are looking for a vehicle because they finally realize they don't really matter. So here it is today that this company, and it's funny how God works, how this company was formulated 12 months ago prior to Anza being, in fruition, and next thing you know, they came out with the slogan and then made it a beauty product made for people of color. And then next thing you know, added a commission structure that we want to share with everybody tomorrow night. I want to invite everybody out tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at 3300 Highlands Parkway, Southeast Suite 110, Smyrna, Georgia 30082. Again, 3300 Highlands Parkway, Southeast Suite 110, Smyrna, Georgia 30082.
What time is that?
7 p.m., ladies and gentlemen.
7 p.m. So Anza means you matter. I mean, well, the slogan is "You Matter," which I was very excited about because there's no time better than right now to know that you matter, just from all of the things that's going on in the world, actually. So I am ecstatic that y'all are here this week and talk to some people. How long will you be here?
Till Wednesday morning.
And then, because y'all are going all over the place, right? What other cities are you hitting?
New York. Well, next week we'll be in Miami.
Oh, y'all look like y'all excited
Yeah.
about that.
Hey,
They both said
I live in St. Louis.
Miami.
I live in St.
So-
Louis. It's ice and cold. It's 0 degrees in St. Louis. So yes, Miami.
Miami.
Yeah, Miami.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go over to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we'll be in Puerto
This is
Rico.
worldwide. We're talking about $1 trillion industry.
Y'all better hit me up. Y'all know how to get in contact with me. Facebook, text, tweet, whatever y'all need to do. It's getting ready to go down.
The best part is that this is before the beginning.
Right.
I mean, before the beginning. This is not like we've started a few months ago and you getting in ahead of everybody. You're getting ahead of
Everybody.
us getting
Right.
money. Anza hasn't even started receiving
haven't even
money
started
yet.
yet.
So we got a couple more weeks before that happens. And right now there's a free pre-registration period taking place. You can go to Anza.com and actually, Robin.
Make sure you hit me up before you go to answer.com so that I can give you the code to put in.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to give you a code to put in so that you can get in for free right now. You need to get your spot. Y'all know how I do.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you find a gap in the marketplace and you feel it, you're talking about generational wealth, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is today with Anza. We're talking about $1 trillion industry. $1 trillion industry.
And it's spelled ONSZA.
SZA.
Anza.
Anza. You matter.
I matter.
Y'all want us? You matter. We matter.
We matter.
We matter.
Everybody. And it's not just for black people, y'all. It's Indian,
Oh, yeah.
Asian. Yes. People of color, period.
People of color.
We have Chinese people. When we get to Miami, we'll be meeting with Brazilians and
All right.
Cubans. And in fact, we have a Portuguese video that we're producing now. And there's a Chinese video we've already completed and a Spanish video all on the website.
Do you happen to know the phone number by heart that you want to give out?
Give them your phone number.
No, I'm talking about the phone number for the calls.
Oh, I don't know the call number by heart. Let me see here.
Yeah, if we can get that up, then we have that twice a day, right?
Yes.
Now,
Go ahead.
the address again, ladies and gentlemen, 3300 Highlands Parkway, Southeast, Suite 110, Smyrna, Georgia, 30082. Again, 7 o'clock tomorrow. Come with excitement. Come open-minded. And again, ladies and gentlemen, our opportunity is only an opportunity unless you seize the opportunity.
All right, and so we have a call twice a day, and that's 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central. So for us on the East Coast, that'll be 2 o'clock and 9 o'clock. And the call is 425-440-5100, PIN 514917 pound. Again, that's area code 425-440-5100, PIN 514917 pound. And that's 2 o'clock and 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Do y'all have any last words?
Food and drinks on the house.
Food and drinks on the house?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
we're
night.
serving up food and wine.
We're doing everything big.
All
Think
right.
big, act big, get big.
And the website again is Anza.com. right?
Anza.com. ONSZA.com. You can go there. But when it's time to click You Matter at the end of the
Then
video.
that's when you need the code
That's
that I'm
when you
going to
need the
get.
code that Robin's going to get you.
That's right.
Because
Yes.
you can't connect to Anza without Robin.
That's right. This is what we're here for. So y'all know how I do it. Y'all know how I've done it. So let's do it. So we're going to go to a video, and then we're going to come back with a topic. Do y'all want to talk about that?
Yes.
Oh,
What
yeah.
y'all got
We here.
to say about that?
We
50% of the women have side pieces. What y'all think about that? Is that true or false?
Oh!
Wait a minute now.
I don't want to see that like that. I don't want to
Wait a minute. Is that true or not? True or
Hey.
false? What you think?
Chris Brown said, these girls ain't loyal.
And what you got to say?
Robin.
No comment on that. I don't want to say no comment on
What?
that. I can never ever
Well-
think about, my significant other doing something with somebody else or even thinking about doing something with somebody else. So
All I
It
got to
scares
say,
me to
okay,
death.
this is what y'all, I'm going to say this real quick.
That was so
So
safe.
men, what that safe? That was very safe. So what I'm saying, that's how we know it was safe, because it was too safe, right? But this is what I got to say about that. Men have been having at least 85%, to me, it's been 85% since we were born, that they've had little side pieces on the side just in case you mess up a little bit, then they got somebody else. That's just my synopsis. That's my observation. So now, if it is only 50% of women have little side pieces or something else in their mind, then what's the problem? Because y'all been doing it for so long. What you got to say about that?
I really,
Look at this one. Right. And what you got to say?
Well, let me say this. So, if women outnumber men in just about everywhere you go,
100 to 4. They say it's 100 women to 4 men.
100 women to 4 men, so it would be my statistical duty to, have, 90 some odd
Did you say
side pieces.
statistical duty? Did you say statistical duty? Women, did y'all hear that? I know it's time to get them up off this platform. We're going to get Stan back up here because he happy he got 2 people here to be on his side, and they can talk from the sideline, honey. So we'll be right back so we can talk about that topic.
Man, don't bring it.
What can I say? I've been living wrong every day. You gon' be a star. You gon' fly away. You gon' fly away. So who are we to see a star screaming, crash into the flames? We're laughing at the flames. So who are we? Scared so we don't leave and falling for the same, grasping for the fame. So who are we? Grasping for the fame, for the fame, for the fame, grasping for the fame, for the fame, grasping for the fame.
Scared so we don't even falling for the fame, grasping for the fame.
Through the pain I reach, through the stains I bleach, to the lanes I teach. Every day I weep for lost souls who seek gold and play God. This for all my real niggas with a day job. Get your bread, don't worry about dust. Seem like world star the only ones concerned about dust. Nah, anyone could be famous for one day, then wake up and go to work Monday. Cash rules everything around me. I guess it makes sense that the label ain't found me. With the work, 2 plugs, 2 cousins, 2 Glocks. Same nigga one day gon' win a Grammy. They always try to put me in a box. Like don't snap, don't talk that gun talk. That cop all that homie son talk. Get your
Spotlight of the City, we are back. Once again, I have returned. They got me out the basement, y'all. I'm back. I'm back to talk a little bit about this because, first of all, let's just say this. This is not we're not bashing women. I don't
There's
want
no
women-
way in the world they can do that.
I don't,
Not with me sitting here.
I don't want you to scoot over a little bit.
No. Because I might have to
Just
do
scoot over just a
something.
little bit.
I might have to.
I don't want you guys to think for one second that this is a bashing session or anything like that. I love my sisters of all colors and creed or whatever the case is, but statistically, this is not my statistics.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they're saying.
What? First,
They're-
go ahead.
You want to know who they are?
Yeah. You know I want to know who they is, but go ahead.
Okay, just the same day that you got the 90% of men and this and that, those are the same day that they are saying 50, some saying 50, but the majority of the percentage is adding up to 85% of women today are starting to have significant others outside of their significant other.
Or they
And so-
know who it will be in case.
Which means you're communicating with him, which is
Just
cheating.
not necessarily like all the time. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
This is my thing. What is the problem?
Oh, see. Okay, so so let's just address this. This is where I think things have shifted. This is my opinion. Now, this is just my opinion. Back in the day when things were a little different, the man was strictly the provider. The man took care of everything in the house. The woman made it a home. She would cook, clean, take care of the children, the whole nine. Grandpa sometimes had a little side situation. He had other families and all this kind of stuff. The woman would stay. So to her credit, shout out to her. Strong women. Not saying they should have to endure that, but that was going on. Today, finances have changed a little bit to where So women are making a lot of money these days, and women don't necessarily have to have a man to provide for them
I
in the
agree.
household. So along with the not needing a man to provide, certain things have occurred. Power struggle. And so now you got a sister or whatever the case, it's not a racial issue, just a woman in general that will say, I don't need a man, so to speak. And so when she cuts aside or gets another person on the side, if she gets caught, she still can hold her house down. She can pay her car note. She still makes $100,000+
still
a year,
travel.
and she can still travel and do her thing. And so, not much will change the outcome of her quality of living
Correct.
in this situation. So, in my opinion, this is my opinion. I think that this has kind of encouraged the situation because now women's standards are starting to lower a little bit more. Not on the whole, because you have some sisters that's faithful out here. This does not apply to you. I'm not directing this to you. This is to the women who have kind of redirected their energy.
Well,
So
you
what do
know, but
think?
you know why? Because
Well, I
you all
don't,
have done it for so long, women don't have time for it no more. And it probably do have something to do with the power struggle and with the woman making money because she ain't got to put up with it.
Well, that's
so
my point.
now she has other options. So you want to go ahead and mess up, go ahead. Bye-bye.
Well, see, that's the thing. But see, the problem is when you have the attitude of I don't need a man, so to speak.
Who said
and
she ain't need him? She just needed another one, a different one.
Well, if you need a man, you don't need some men. You understand?
Well,
what
the
I'm saying?
thing is, she might not need you. Because now you done cut a fool, so now she already has somebody in the back of her mind that she can replace you with. That's all.
But I wouldn't say that this is happening just because men are cutting a fool, so to speak.
Then what they
because,
doing?
Well, because a lot of these sisters have their own agenda. You do know that women don't have to have a man cheating on them before they decide to do what they do these days.
No,
This
nobody
is-
have to anything,
No,
but
no.
I'm just saying
That's an
that.
excuse. Because if you decide to go and cheat on me and don't tell me, how do I know?
Why
So you
would
didn't
I-
get back on me because I don't know you
after,
cheating.
but after she go ahead on and move on and have a happy life, you gonna know about it.
Well, I'm gonna have a happy life.
Please,
I'm
please,
not
you
gonna feel
gonna
no
know
way
about
about
it.
that. But my whole thing is this: if you're gonna cut aside and you're in a situation that you're supposed to be committed in, and you feel that obligated that you need, and they're not saying they're just cheating with a man. They have
Wait a
2
minute,
and
who-
3.
But who's saying that anybody's cheating?
2.6%.
What I'm saying is they just have somebody in the back of their mind that they can replace you with.
Well, that's what you're saying. Statistics are saying
Right.
that cheating.
That's what I'm saying because the question was
different from-
the real question was true or false. Do 50% of the women have basically somebody that they can go to after the fact? Robin is correct.
Shout out
T-Bomb
T-Bomb in the
said
chat
Robin
room.
is correct.
Shout out Stink in the chat room.
As usual.
Mr. Moore, get in the
Okay.
chat room, you guys, and get way in on this situation because this is why we having this forum. Women have definitely changed their moral standards. Not all women, just on a large degree. Women have lowered their standards because men, I will say, we have
What are
played.
you saying?
Stop being so soft.
We have played
Why
this
you
game for
saying-
a while.
Why
We
you
have played this
saying
game for a
lower?
while.
Why you saying lower their standards? What do you mean?
We don't understand it.
What do you? Okay, what do you mean? what part of lowering your standards don't
Because
you?
I don't
There you
understand.
go.
I don't understand what that have to do with a woman having somebody else in the back of their head.
No, it's not in the back of her head. It's in the front of her body. Like they literally like right here, like boom. Like it's not like back there, and she dreamed about them.
No.
We're not talking about the dreams. We're
For
talking about
instance,
reality.
This is what I'm talking about. If you're in a committed situation, married, significant other, whatever, and you just have somebody that you know that you may be able to go to after the fact.
Now, how you know them and can go to them, but you're not
Said,
talking to
get
them?
him, Robin. But really, I'm just trying to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying?
You have a man you can go to. How is this man available if you're... See, once again, if we're in a committed relationship, you don't supposed to be talking to no other men that you can go to. See, so right away, you set yourself up for this. See,
I
you're
don't know
supposed to
if
set
you're setting
all of
yourself
that
up.
down
I
right
don't
away.
know. Okay, so what do you do as a man?
We're not
so
talking
you,
about men.
See what
This
I'm
show
talking-
today is
no,
about the
this
women.
Is the problem
We're gonna
right
discuss
here.
the men
You
in a
just
later
wanna
date.
talk about the women. I'm talking about the men. So what do you do? I mean,
What
so
do I
you're
do?
trying to tell me that you shut all women down when you're talking to one person and you don't have nobody in the back of your mind that you might take to Houston's, your favorite restaurant, when they cut a food. That's what you mean to tell me?
Why you gonna put me out there like that
I'm
and have the
just
women all up in Houston
I'm
waiting?
just saying.
Okay, so okay, Houston. Okay, I'm gonna need a free meal, Houston. Okay, so anyway, this is what I'm saying. You messed me up, right? Okay.
You sweating.
I
Can
know.
we get some napkins
Okay, wait.
for him? 'Cause,
Okay, wait.
I mean, really.
Okay, wait. Just
He
wait
need
a
a
minute.
fan or something.
This is the situation. Yes, men have been playing the game, so to speak, for a long time. Men have had a lot of options for a long time. We were the breadwinners and this and that, and we were afforded luxuries. So they used to say men is only as faithful as their options. That's
Okay.
what they used to say. Not saying that's true. But today, that has switched over to the woman. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, the woman is taking on that same degree. It's like, okay, well, the men used to do it, and blah, blah, blah.
And that's
And
really
they
why
keep-
the women do it mostly, because women really, honestly, it's not in our nature to cheat. You know that, right?
I really can't agree with that. I can't,
It's not.
I can't say that it's in any one species' nature. Well, the
Oh,
men are hunters
you
by
better
nature. I
stop
will
it.
say that.
You
but
better
women
stop.
today, women have always been better at it. Cause
I agree. We agree on that all the
see,
time.
Men, we kind of slow a little bit. So
When it
we
comes to that.
spontaneous. We gonna mess with the girl in the building. Y'all gonna mess with the man at work, but he gonna have
He
to
gonna
go
be
on the other side of
That's
town,
right.
and you planned it.
It was a plan. That's
Okay,
right.
so that's another whole show.
That's a whole nother show, but yes.
But what I'm saying is it's happening to a whole nother level, a whole nother degree. The cheating has went from when you piss me off and when you don't do this, that, and the third, to I can just have this lifestyle. It's recreation.
But y'all been having that lifestyle as recreation forever.
And
Now
I
that
don't-
we're doing it, it's a topic.
Well, it's a topic on both sides, and we're going to discuss the men too. Well, what we're trying to do actually is heal the fan. We can't have all this whoremongering going on around here. Somebody's going to have to bring it back to the forefront.
Okay, there is a lot
It
of
can't just be a
whoremongering
whole
going
bunch of
on.
whoremongering just amongst the family,
Right.
Because we got children involved, and we got all
And
we
y'all
create
are
these
teaching them how to
situations,
do that.
and so we don't want to create this situation to where this started with women's lib. This when it started.
Really?
Yes, and it's by design, actually. Yes, when they came up with the women's lib, that's when women had this sort of sense of empowerment. Like, and I know women, they be in their feelings when I say this kind of stuff, but I don't care. So, like, at the end of the day, they have this sense of empowerment now because I can do this, and that's right. You should have equal rights because you are human. But that doesn't give you the right to say, I don't need a man because I make this and he don't make that. All of this is by design. And so that's why we have companies like this coming on to give a level playing field to everyone involved.
So
But
that's
this is
right.
going to actually empower a lot of women to do more of the same thing that they're doing right now, get leverage on a man and say, okay, well, I made $100,000 last minute answer. So now all I got to do is da-da-da and blah, blah, blah,
Okay,
and I'm
well,
good. You know what I'm saying?
so
So what, Robin?
So what?
So, Rob, we're trying to create family atmosphere.
Okay,
so
let's
we
create
can't
it.
say so. You can't
That's
encourage
creative.
the madness,
I'm
Rob.
not encouraging it. I'm just saying. I'm
So what-
all about women's lib. Now, Lyric wants to know, how do we spell something?
How
if
you
you're
spell
talking
what,
about
Lyric?
Onza, it's ONSZA.
ONSGA.
If that's what you're talking about.
.com, right? .com. So
Well, we were talking about this, so I'm not sure.
So I don't hear
You want
anybody-
to know how you spell whoremongering?
don't you worry about how to spell it, Lyric. You just know what it means here.
Whoremongering. Yes, tell us how to, so we can look that up and get the.
So anyway, at the end of the day,
Cece said men show women that it's okay to have a side piece, and now that women are doing it, it's wrong. And they say, yep, Robin is correct. Women have dealt with it for years, and now we are sick of it and doing what we've learned from the men. And that's the whole point that I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all get it. He don't get it.
How come everybody can't just?
He
I
don't get
can't
it.
How come
understand.
everybody can't just cheat? And be
I'm
done
trying to
with it?
understand
A
this.
lot of brothers going overseas.
That's right. And see, y'all gonna mess around, make me give me a Brazilian woman or something,
Hey,
or something,
whatever.
or me or somebody else,
Well,
because
go
I'm gonna
over
have to
there
date
and
outside
stay.
my race.
Go
'cause
stay
see,
over there.
Now see,
How about
that really pissed the sisters off when you
No,
date
it won't.
outside your
Just go
race.
ahead, go
I give me a
ahead.
fine Brazilian or something, cup. Then you be feeling some kind of way. But at the end of the day, you can't expect a man to be faithful and he know you gonna cut aside. and
Lyric
you
said, Al, sit down.
She know I ain't gonna sit down. I ain't never sit down.
That's our producer.
I came out the womb standing up.
See, you know why Al's saying that? Because his wife ain't in the studio right,
Right.
now, so Al can act a
But
fool
she
up
from
in here.
DC, so she got a little bit of me in her. So I already know.
See,
so Al can talk all
That's
that
the problem.
trash he
This
wants to.
Sting, I need the men to stand up in the chat room. I know y'all women standing there next to y'all, but y'all got to get it together now and stand up and be right. This is
All I'm
a
saying, whoever want to cheat, cheat. Whoever don't. I mean, just be. My only thing is be straight up about it.
So you
That's my
just
own
think that
side.
if everybody have their own, if we could just put it on the table, okay, we're gonna have an open relationship basically, and we're just gonna.
well, I
you
agree
have
with
a
that.
relationship.
I think that's agreeable. We should just have an open relationship if that's the case, and just let me
be
do
done
what
with
I
that.
do and you do what you do, and we come together when we feel
If
like it.
everybody mentally can handle that, but do you really think that everybody mentally can handle
I
that?
can handle it. No,
So you,
I can't speak
until
for
it's somebody
everybody
that you really, really like. then your little feelings done got involved.
I'm only gonna really like
and now
her.
your little anger management gonna come out. And so then we go on to a whole nother level. Now you got to go see the psych
Wait, she
again.
dug deep
Now you gotta go
in
see the
that.
psych again.
Why you gotta
And
bring up
now-
my shrink issue, Rob? That's Rob.
You know.
Okay,
and
listen,
like
Rob.
Lyric said, now it's gonna be open to all these STDs. What we gonna do with that?
That's exactly right. So that's why I like.
So we
that's
need
the
to bring it
risk
back in. Okay, you right,
But
Lyric.
that's the risk you take. If
So-
you want to go that route, then that's the risk you take.
That's the
out
risk
there.
you take.
That's just being grown.
So you didn't think about the STDs when you had the sidebar and you was all on cheating.com and all this other kind of stuff trying to catch you.
Cheating.com. What
Or
is
whatever
that?
the website is where y'all find y'all men. You know, sugardaddy.com and all
Don't
this.
talk about the sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy and all this.
Okay, and whatever.
Yeah, that's too much.
Now let me
That's
see
way
what
too
Stink.
much.
Stink said most women will tell you, I have someone, but we can be friends. Well, I think that's fair, Stink.
Oh, well,
What's
that's
wrong
not
with
really
that?
cheating, those things. If they
Yeah,
say that,
that's-
then
that's fair.
Hey, but we talking about the ones that have someone don't give you the memo. Like, you know, she have someone.
No,
and
basically she just got somebody on the back burner. It ain't that she's doing anything. What's the problem?
why is he on the back burner? And you have.
He's on the back burner just in case something go down.
So your mate can have someone on the back burner?
Hey, not necessarily can, but will they?
Okay, so now the young lady on Facebook, I can't remember her name, but she put a video out and she said 85%, this is a woman, and she said 85, you saw it, 85% of the women are doing these things, but she made a bold statement to say her and her husband are not allowed to have any friends outside of the relationship, and
Right.
that's just them two. Even if they were just friends in the past and never was in a relationship.
But if that is something that they agreed on, then what is the problem? If them two people agreed that they're not going to have any friends outside of, because it was somebody else.
Well, I don't
in there.
believe that you should lose yourself in a relationship. I believe that if you if a man and woman come together and you want to have a healthy relationship, the woman should still go on her girl dates. The man should still hang out in the man cave with the homies. But at the end of the day, when you go to that man cave, know you're married now. When you go hang out with your girlfriend dates, know you're married now. Know that this respect
So
the
we're
house.
talking about significant others or marriage.
We're talking about significant others in marriages because it's happening in both fields. Women are walking down the aisle
So
saying
what
I
about
do
the
and then
person,
going
because I
outside
have a
saying I really
girlfriend that
don't.
watches us every week, and her mantra is, if you're just having significant other and you ain't married, you ain't married. That's her.
Well, don't ask me
You
to
know what I'm
commit
saying?
then. If you're not saying we're not married, then don't look at me sideways when I got 3 other ones. Don't look crazy. at me.
Three?
Yeah,
You see,
'cause
that's
now
what I'm
I'ma
talking
step
about. I
again-
see where
now
your
I'ma
mind
step
at.
on the
You
gas
see what
on
I'm
you now,
saying?
though,
Because
see.
you,
But at the end of
that's
the-
the type of stuff you think about. Three?
Hey, if I'm gonna go
So
hard.
you can have three, but we talking about us having one,
Well,
and it's a problem.
All I'm simply saying is if you're gonna be disrespectful in my relationship, then basically I'm not
You're
gonna
gonna put
honor.
your foot
I'm
on
not
the
gonna
gas,
honor.
is what you said.
Yeah, but I will let you know. Like, it's not gonna go good, sweetheart. This not looking good. I think that you're doing me wrong. So we might should part because I'm probably gonna start cheating on you. Like, I'm gonna be real open. I'm gonna let you know now.
How many guys have you rolled up on and they say, look, I just tell all the women that I'm just being with whoever I want to be with, and they accept it. And they get a lot of women who accept
Well, a lot of women do accept
it.
it,
you know?
unfortunately.
I mean, it, well,
Lyric
But
says
they
no.
do.
why is it on the...
Lyric says she
Lyric
think it
says
was
no
Tamar.
new friends.
Because Tamar was the one that said her husband can't have no new friends. None. No new friends.
Well, what about the friends that's maybe 5-year friendship and y'all just never slept together or anything? Y'all just
Let me
friends.
tell you
What about
something.
those people?
Let me tell you something. It's not...
I gotta cut her off?
No, it's not
Yes.
the new...
I gotta
it's not
cut
the
her
new
off,
friends.
man.
It's not
I
the
do.
new friends you got to worry about. It's the invisible ones you got to worry about. Them's the ones you got to worry
What's
about.
invisible?
Right, now, that
what's
means-
that, what's
that means
invisible?
my mate don't
where
know
they
it.
at. You don't know 'em.
Right.
The ones that we
don't know.
talking about that's on the back burner.
So if you my
But that's
mate,
what I'm saying.
if-
Whether they new or old, it don't make a difference.
really
If
don't.
they invisible, that's a problem.
so if you my mate and you're not telling me about these men, like if it's a man that you can't bring into the house and say this is my friend Michael, Kevin, or Dave, then something's wrong already
This
with
is
that
the thing,
picture.
though.
You
I
can't
can
even
bring-
introduce me
I
to
can
him.
even bring him in the house and say that.
That's right. Now see, that's
But,
the big.
but then what? You see what I'm saying?
That's when
But
anger
then
management
what?
gonna go
You know
bad,
what I'm
Robin. That's
saying?
what I'm
just
like.
saying-
All my,
I'm
I
just
had
saying-
how many classes I had?
can't-
24. All 24 of my classes gonna be right down the street.
24,
I had
and you
24.
still having problems?
Well, I don't have problems,
Oh
but you
my
can't,
God.
you can't bring that into the household and be that
Well,
disrespectful.
you just saying if I
Because
bring
women
in
will do
any
that.
of my male friends into the household,
I don't mean a side
and-
piece.
who said they might not even be a side piece? They just a friend, and I
So you
introduced them
say.
to you.
Yeah.
I introduced them to you,
I'm mad now.
and I
yeah.
see you got it. Cause of this.
I'm getting a little
What's
hot.
the big problem?
Well, because I know women do this. They'll go at
But men
work.
do it too.
They'll be at work.
We'll
and
be
they,
at the club all together or somewhere out, and you bring your little friend. If I'm your friend, you bring me along. But the one sitting at the bar looking all crazy, or You know, actually, she going along with it. She's smiling and speaking.
That's in the
I mean,
You see what I'm? No, that ain't in the movie. That's in real
You
life.
can't help it if you got a little
It goes
fan
on.
mail on the side. You know you handsome and you get a little fan mail. You can't help the fan mail. You have to say, sweetheart, I'm an author and this and that. You know I'm gonna have a little fan mail. I gotta be nice to the fans. I can't disrespect them. They just my fans. They not my.
Y'all, thank God it's 10 o'clock because I can't even.
Yeah. So on that note,
I
you guys,
can't.
what I'm trying to say is,
Yes, bring it
have
back
to,
in,
Yeah,
bring
we
it
do
back
have
in.
to bring it on down a lot. We have to, the women, as far as men and women, we have to get our morals to a standard where we don't disrupt the household, especially when you have children and stuff involved. If you feel you can't be in a solid relationship, don't have children and do all these things and then decide to be a whoremonger, because now you drag these children into it. The separation is crazy, the children looking crazy, and it's dysfunctional. And you'll have a household looking like Robin talking about, well, what the man this and that, and the man did it so we can
Y'all
do it.
know
It
this is
can't be this way.
entertainment for
It
me. I
can't
don't
be this way.
actually feel like that all the way.
A little bit.
You know what I mean? I'm just trying to bring up
SugarDaddy.com.
everybody's point. Don't talk about the sugar
Okay,
daddy.
so anyway.
we done talked about that several times. Anyway, I want to thank James and Leonard for coming on for Anza International, and y'all,
Anza
and
International.
y'all get at me, text, whatever y'all need to do. Get to me and get that code so that you can get on the website.
Right. The one
And
with
on-
the free Corvette.
A free
Yeah, you want a
Corvette.
little
All
free
right now,
Corvette.
that's
Well,
right.
I'm gonna get him to drop my name on the side and get that Corvette. So that's already been given away,
Well-
you guys. My bad. Sorry.
Sorry.
But anyway, yeah, you can watch me come through in the Corvette. If I come get him in the Corvette, see, that's gonna get my stock up right there.
whatever,
Get that
child.
Corvette, boy. If she cheat on me, boy, it's gonna go down. You hear me? I drop that top, bloop.
I thought we was bringing it back.
Oh yeah,
And
bring
you
it on.
already went all the way back there.
I done dropped the top and went to Miami
Right.
with them. You see that? I'm down Miami, all down South Beach. You hear
God,
me?
looking at the women in the two-piece.
Okay,
anyway,
I'm right. Okay, y'all, but at the end of
Spotlight over the city,
we
y'all.
can't be cheating, y'all. We got to come on back to home front. We got to respect the house. If you feel you need to cheat, don't get in a relationship. Just be single and do what you want to do. Then you can't be considered a whoremonger because you're single. So that's the best way to do it. But you don't want nobody else to have me. That's the problem. I mean, have them.
What? See, this is personal anyway, y'all. Thanks for
So anyway,
tuning
tune
in
in
with
next
us.
week, y'all. 9:15 to 10 p.m. Spotlight over the city. We will see you guys next week. Love hard, live good, God first. Spotlight over the city.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep my